Your Tesla is locked, ma'am. Sentry mode activated.
Hey y'all, welcome back to She Fast. We are back today with yet another install. These items were sent to us from our friends over at Vion. We have this neat phone mount here, and we also have these 2 roof shades that's gonna go on the roof of the Model 3 Performance. Now, stay tuned, because if you want some of these, we're gonna drop the link in the description, as well as discount code, so you can get you some for the low. So without further ado, let's jump into the installs. All right, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this Model 3 alloy phone mount first. This is a full alloy phone mount. There is no plastic in this at all. So you're gonna notice a much more durable and premium feel, and it's really just gonna match overall with the feel of the Tesla. So once you open up the box, obviously you get some instructions first, the phone mount itself, and then this is the other piece to the phone mount. You're gonna have a screw, because you're going to end up removing the screw that is currently in the door and replacing it with this one. We have a T30 here, and you have a wrench. All right, y'all, so to install this phone mount, the screw that you're going to be removing and replacing is right here underneath the door handle. So we're gonna all right, so you're going to connect this T30 in here. All right, so I'm gonna do it the other way. All right, so we got the screw out. This is what it looks like. All right, so next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna take your phone holder, and this piece right here is going into the hole where we just took that screw from, and you're gonna use your new screw to screw it in. Like so, and new screw. See if I can hand tighten it first. Yep. And then you use your same tool here to tighten it. You don't want to over tighten it. Obviously you want it to be tight, but don't over tighten it. So there we go. Now, if you do happen to have any issues putting the screw back in, like if it seems like it's not lined up, there is a chance that the door panel might shift a little bit when you take out the original screw. It didn't happen to me, but it does mention in the instructions that that's possible. If that happens, you just lift the door handle a little bit and put the screw in. All right, so now you're going to adjust this part to how you think you'll want it for when you have your phone there. So I think this will probably be good for me. Once you get it in the position that you want it, you use this little knob over here. You just turn it, and that's going to tighten it. So I'm going to hold it here, and I'm going to use this hand to just tighten that. And now you can see she ain't going nowhere. It does come with 2 magnetic rings, and they have adhesive on the back. So you can stick this to the back of your phone or the back of your case. Now, I actually do have a MagSafe case on my phone, so I won't be needing these, at least no time soon. But I'm definitely going to hold on to them, because you never know. All right, y'all. So the last thing that we're going to need to do is install the phone mount. So it comes with this already screwed onto the back, like this. I already unscrewed it. So you're going to unscrew this piece, stick it on there first. And then you're going to pop this piece onto the back until you hear it click, and then you're going to screw this back on. So that's going to keep this in there. All right, so screw that on there. Look at that, y'all. Now I like that. I like that a whole lot. And I can take it off, and I can put it back, and you can move this around so it's comfy for you. I like that a whole lot, because now I can see my phone. Not that I need to, because I don't use my phone when I'm driving. And it does not at all impact, of course, opening and closing the door. You can do so with ease. Get in, put your phone, and you go on about your business. One thing that I do really like about this phone mount, y'all, there's no adhesive to this at all. So I don't have to worry about this damaging the interior of my car in any way, shape, or form. Literally, if I wanted to take this off, I would just remove that screw and put the factory screw back in. It was so simple to install, and it would also be so simple to remove, and you would never even know that it was there. It also has ergonomic placement for easy access and visibility. So if I'm comparing this to typical mounts, this definitely feels much more integrated with the car. It's giving Tesla, and I really like it. All right, y'all, for this one, for the alloy foam mount, if you like it and you want to get you one, make sure you click the link in the description and use code SHEFAS so you can get 10% off of this. All right, y'all, so now we're moving on to the sunshades. Go ahead and open up the box. The first thing on the top of the box is going to be your clips. You're going to need these to install it and hold it in place. So when you pull this out of the box, the first thing that we notice immediately is that it comes in this really nice carrying bag. Like, this is nice. And it's not no rinky-dink cheap, like, material. Like, this is nice. It's got a zipper on the back. We got their name on the front. So it's going to come with 2 roof shades, one for the front, one for the back. And then, as an added convenience, you're also going to get 2 tiny ones for your little windows back here. And an instruction book. Let me show y'all this. This is nice. They got their little name tag here, Vion. I don't know if y'all can see that, but. All right, y'all. So one thing that I want to point out about the sunshades is that they are double-sided, so it's very easy to tell which side faces up and which side faces down. So the side that faces up is kind of like this reflective material. So obviously you want that part to be facing up towards the sky so that it will reflect the sun. And then the other side is this really nice, like, I don't know what material this is, but it is a really nice grade material. And the color looks like it's a pretty close match to the interior of the Model 3 Performance. So we'll test out the color match when we get it in the car. Additionally, there is a tag on here, but it says front, this side facing up. So it's going to be really hard for you to mix them up. And I'm sure that the rear has the same thing. This one says rear, this side facing up. So this is the back one. So we're going to put this in the back seat. We're not ready for this one just yet. We're going to do the front first. All right. So obviously these are foldable. You can install them and remove them at your leisure, and they just twist. So like that. So this is the reflective side that's going to face up, and then here's the other side that's going to face the inside of the cabin. All right, so we're going to start by placing our clips. You're going to have 12 of these square clips. And then you have a few of these clips that have these little divots in it. You use those as needed. You may not need to use those. Depends on if you have gaps. So I'm going to start by clipping this onto the side, like that. I'm going to put 2 on the front. I'm going to put 1 on each side. I'll put 1 here. Here. All right. So I have 6 clips installed, 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and 1 on each side. So let's try it like this. Did I just? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So we got the front installed, y'all. It is like a perfect fit. This is like snug all the way around. I don't even think I need those other clips. The color match is pretty good. Actually, it matches the seats, y'all. It matches the seats. All right, let's do the back. On the rear panel, the corner edges that go in the front are curved. Like they're curved to fit the curvature of the roof. So that is how you know which goes in the front and which goes in the back. And that's it. So I have installed the roof panel. Let me show y'all how it looks. Here is the rear roof panel. This one could stand to slide up just a little bit. There are some other clips that you could put here to eliminate the gap. This is really good fitment, y'all. And it's very snug in there. Like, this is not going anywhere. This is not gonna fall out. You literally have to pull this out to take it out. Another thing that I'll point out is there is a little bit of slack here. It's not flush to the top of the roof, which is not a huge deal. But that means that you can see a few wrinkles in there. The instructions manual does mention that there may be some wrinkles. Obviously, I'm sure it's been folded up for quite some time. So if you have any wrinkles, it mentions in the instruction manual that those wrinkles should fall out within about a week or so. Great fitment, and it goes all the way to where you see the tent kind of start tapering off back there. Now we still have these pieces, y'all, that go on these little back windows. It just fits in there like that. You just stick it in there. And again, it's a perfect fit. So y'all, another thing that I'll say about the roof shades is you'll notice that it actually makes the tent look even darker than what it actually is. So I went with 20% and it ended up not being as dark as I was originally going for. But now that I have installed the roof shades, it's actually making the tent look darker and it's giving the look that I wanted to give. So I like that. So one thing about these Vion sunshades, I can absolutely tell already that they're definitely going to come in handy. It has been so hot here already, and it's only June, but it's been so hot here in North Carolina. The days when it's, the hotter days are averaging into the 90s like every day, and we have not had a whole lot of rain. So it's just been super hot, and these Vion sunshades are really going to help with that. So if you live somewhere that has a very warm climate, this is going to help. Honestly, I imagine that this is also going to help a lot with the efficiency, because now the car is not going to have to work quite as hard to keep the cabin cool, especially if you have cabin overheat protection enabled like I do. So this sunshade right here, this one that I installed obviously is specifically for the Model 3, but they do have sunshades available for other models as well. Vion mentions on their website that these sunshades are actually specifically designed through multiple rounds of real vehicle testing to account for Tesla's assembly variations, and that's why their fitment is so good. Unlike a lot of sunshades that we have on the market, these sunshades are going to block 100% of light, so there's no light bleeding through like those blackout curtains that you got in your bedroom. This is going to help minimize heat rejection in the summertime. Last but not least, y'all, the premium material and structure. It is just absolutely amazing. Other reviews have confirmed that these really hold their shape very well, and it's a cleaner install than typical soft fabric versions. So overall, this is a great product. So same thing, y'all, if you want to get you some Tesla sunshades, make sure you click the link in the description and use our discount code SheFast. You can get 10% off. So that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the install. I'm excited about using these products. I'm definitely going to keep my sunshades in probably for the rest of the summer and maybe into the fall as well. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you can be notified next time we post a video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your support. We'll see y'all on the next video.